set, and away they go. Bit of scrimmaging at the start. De La Vera and Wing Wonder a little bit cramped for room when the starter said go. Burn with the blinkers, the first one out of the gate. Lady Linda's right there at the rail. Queen Delta, Pure Life is in the blue, and Truly Julia going around them now to be among the leading division. De La Vera's moved up into third, green sleeves and yellow cap as they settle down to race. Further back, Vanimus, then Reputable, then comes Chestnut Jewel. That's about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader at this stage. And then Winged Wonder and Chapel House sees them all from behind, about a dozen lengths off the leader. De La Vera, Burn, then Truly Julia. Back and forth is Lady Linda and Queen Delta. They're starting to stretch out. On the outside in the blue is Pure Life. Reputable, Chestnut Jewel, the Vanimus, Chapel House and Winged Wonder, the last two. They're still racing about a dozen lengths off the leader. They're starting to stretch past the 1,000-metre marker, and Burn is in front by 2.5. De La Vera is second. Truly Julia's third, the red cap of Lady Linda and Queen Delta. They're very close together. There's some barging going on between the two of them, Queen Delta and Lady Linda. Further back in the run is Pure Life, and they're followed by Chestnut Jewel, who's got a couple of lengths to make up Reputable, and then comes Chapel House, who's starting to be niggled at. They turn for home, 600 to go, and Burn is the leader. Back in second place now, Lady Linda moves up with the red cap. Truly Julia, Queen Delta comes out for a run, and then comes Chestnut Jewel down the inside. Lady Linda, Queen Delta comes on powerfully on the outside. These are the two. Chapel House is also starting to warm up past the 200. Queen Delta, Lady Linda, Chapel House is back in third. Queen Delta and Lady Linda, these are the two. They're close together again. Chapel House is on the inside. Lady Linda and Queen Delta. Queen Delta and Lady Linda, it's mighty close. They come down to the line. Queen Delta won it. Queen Delta, Lady Linda, and then Chapel House. A ding-dong struggle, but it goes to number 1, Queen Delta. Ends up the tote favourite at 240. The daughter of Fort Worth will just make it home from Lady Linda, number 6, getting down to the line. And the third place to Chapel House, if we continue to run it. So Queen Delta, the Fort Worth, Dennis Dreyer, they end up winning it and winning a close decision. Chapel House is back in that third position. Then it's many lengths back to the fourth place horse, Chestnut Jewel, Truly Julia. And as we continue to run it, it's a well-detached field. A lot of them became plotters when they turned into the home stretch. Further back is Reputable. Then the long-time leader, Burn fades out. And they were followed by Winged Wonder. So we'll take a look at that head-on shortly. Tote favourite, Queen Delta. There was not much to choose between the top three in the betting on the Toad, but number 1 is victorious here in the opening leg of the bipod. So there is no head-on, but just looking at this, Queen Delta and Lady Linda, I'd love to know what happened at about the 1,000-metre marker. Perhaps the presenter, Sheldon or Dee, just asked Sean what happened. It looked as though they came very close together and they actually leaned on each other sideways. That's the running of the second. Until the running of the third race, back to the studio.
Just seen a terrific race, and from that 1200 right down to the finish, some tech. Bred by Mr. Schaefer, number 1, Queen Delta, the daughter of Fort Worth, has come good here for the Pelletzers to win a good contest out here. This was a horse who's been knocking on the door for a while.
Yeah, exactly. You know, she's been there and thereabouts. I think, when she went 19, I said to Kevin when I came, I think that came a bit quick for her, She's obviously bred for the trip, and, now 4 or 5 months down the line, she's a stronger filly.
She showed a bit of resolution coming to the last 100, because at the 1,000-metre they got very close and the other runner had first run.
Yeah, I think, Moosey came out and got the first run, but, like I say, she's bred for the trip, and at the end, I think stamina counted.
Runners coming up, doing well?
Yeah, listen, obviously the two in the next are, it's a, competitive maiden field over that trip, but they've hopefully will improve over the trip and then hold the line. Last time I don't know what happened, he didn't jump, but we've taken him back and he's jumped nicely, so if he jumps, he's in the shot. Obviously, it's well done to hope they can watch in Australia. But well done to them, and good luck to Dennis.
Super, well done. Let's get Sean Cormack into the box here. Now, she was a horse who's been ready to win for a while. Take us through it around the 1200. The market rivals seem to just drift out.
Drifting, you're putting it politely, but we're all there to try and ride the best races and the most sort of tactical races. Unsettled my filly quite a bit. It was quite aggressive, but eventually I couldn't sacrifice my horse, so I pulled in behind him and got a lead through. She went through to win the race, and obviously the challenge came back, and I thought that interference had cost me the race, but she dug down deep and I got a little bit more out of her, and the result went nicely.
We could see those pictures coming past the post. You had a big smile on your chops there.
Yeah, Muzzy and I had a little bit of a laugh afterwards, because like I said, we're all there, we're all trying to ride tactical races and to make the right moves. And obviously, he knew that I was the market rival, so he knew that it would unsettle my horse, and I'm just glad I got the upper hand.
Really well done. It's going to be a victory that you savour, and for the punter, she went off the favourite at R2.40, so strong ride.
Thank you very much. Yeah, the 2000 was obviously, the question mark with her. She'd run, I think it was once over 19, and I don't think the race went her way, but she didn't run well. And so I'm glad they took the blinkers off and we went the right trip. And might be a little bit sharp for her, a little bit far for her, but at least we got the maiden out the way.
Number goes in the frame, and that's what counts.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
There we go, a nice replay to watch. Number 1, Queen Delta, the daughter of Fort Wood. She could quite easily have spat out the dummy at the 1000 and given up the ghost, but she showed a lot of guts and courage coming to the last 100 metres, and that's going to win the race with Sean Cormack aboard.